I respect nature
Hey,
now.
what's going on, man? This is your boy, Mr. Baby Daddy, man. So, pretty much, I'm back in Dallas, man. Let me tell y'all, I said when I was on that bridge, when I come off, I was gonna give y'all a little message or whatever, but this is it right here, right? When you plan to fail. Like, just straight up. Now, I ain't gonna say you're gonna fail every time that you plan something. But see, I'm playing with nature. And when you play with nature, you have to check your resources. And sometimes when you check your resources for that plan, it could change. It's not guaranteed. So when I went to Little Rock, don't get me wrong, I did my events. I did good at my events. But I'm trying to find Monday through Friday ways to make money in the fishing post to be in there. Went down there, it rained, they running nothing but water. Running nothing but water through there, right? So if you go throw nets, that water gonna be going down, it's running. In this water you got sticks, you got everything in this water running down because they running so much water. So much pressure on this water. And if you go out there and put your stuff out there, then it can take you down. Second thing that I'm learning is water don't give a damn who you is. When you get in that water with your boat, and that water will take your boat and go down. If you ain't got no motor on, if you ain't, I would feel bad for somebody. And this is what my dad was trying to get in my head, because I'm like, man, fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go get this money. I don't give a damn. Let's go get in this boat. Let's go get in this boat. And he keep telling me, we understand that you want to get the money. But before you get the money, we want to make sure that we're safe. We want to make sure when we go out here that the boat ain't gonna stop, because we have a paddle in the boat, but that's a totally different game when you trying to paddle a big ass boat and y'all driving 30 to 45 minutes away from the dock. So it ain't like you coming off of the dock and where we going to throw these lines is right across from where we need to go get back in the boat. So we get in this water and we driving 30 minutes to the location to drop the nets. And if your motor is no good, you fuck. Right? So we finna go back out there and go do the thing, right? And something happened to the point where my dad had to go to the doctor. He was like, man, let's go, take me to the doctor. Then when we come back, we'll go drop him. It's in the afternoon. We'll come back. He come with another excuse. Oh, it's too dark now. We ain't gonna be able to do it. So then some made him check. You know, got this big ass whatever, it's like a big old whatever. You put the motor in, the boat motor in there, and you run it. Cause he was like, the last time we went, we didn't go that far. He was like, man, some don't feel right. Some don't feel right. And I'm mad at motherfucker. You know, I'm trying to get this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the enemy necessary. I'm like, fuck everything. Let's get out here. Let me go throw these lines. Let me go catch this fish. But I guess God let me know it's something more important than you actually getting this money is you being safe. Because actually, what my dad's showing me is so I can do it on my own. It's not like he's going to be out there with me for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? The whole purpose of me actually learning how to do this, because he's like, I'm going to give you the boat, I'm going to give you the boat, I'm going to give you the motor. You get out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you what to do. You get out here, you build your team, you go do what you need to do. That's on you. I'm like, cool. But instead of me learning, me thinking about going fishing and pay these bills. Long story short, on the bottom of the motor, the piece, the propeller, it have 4 bolts that screws in there that keep that part up. The last time we went out there, well, we were finna go way out there to go throw these nets. He put it in the water because he like some feel funny and I don't want to go out there and some feel funny and we get caught up. It's one boat at the bottom. The other three, this motherfucker's hanging off like this, right? If this thing right here is the only boat, and this is what keep that part connected to the motor for the propeller. If we only got one boat, and you need 4, and then we and go all the way out 30 minutes, and get out there, and that boat come out, and that part fall down, that means we have no way to get back to where we're going. And we 30 minutes away from where we at. And we have one pallet. That's what we finna do. So make a long story short, we realized that we needed those boats. We went and found those boats and put them in the boat. So now the boat feel a lot better. He feel like it is able, you know what I'm saying, because it was losing power because it wasn't pushed up and tightened up to the point where it needed to be where it needed to be. So when it turned, it's like it's like your transmission. You know what I'm saying? Your transmission and this run together to make your tires go. We was missing that because with those 3 boats, it was like this. It was like this when you're doing it. It wasn't all the way connected and tight like that. So sometimes, you know, when you have bills and you have all this stuff that you're trying to pay for, sometimes you forget about the safety part of doing things. And if we would have went out there and would have got caught up, then and say this, say it ain't even no boats around us, and say they run in this water, and this water is going this direction and we going this way, and we have one paddle with no motor. Do you know how scary that shit would be? To know that we don't know where this water gonna take us. We don't know how far this water gonna go. Only thing that we know, we out there with the motor, we doing our thing. If that part would have fell off, there's no way we would have ever found that part to that boat. We would have had to go buy another bottom to it, and we don't know how much that would have ran us. Say, look, it's 2 blessings in this. First blessing is my daddy understand what's going on. Because I probably would have been in that boat. I probably would have drowned. I probably would have been in that boat and that water would have took me everywhere where it wanted to take me. And the only thing that I can do is sit there and pray. Because if it gets you in a big body of water, you're not finna jump out. You don't know if that boat gonna tilt over. You don't know how rocky it's gonna get. Because I'm telling you, this water is running. The water is running. Now, you can't see the water running, but when you get in that boat, and I start putting the net out, and you could tell how that boat making you go back, how fast that boat is making you go back. You can only imagine when your boat stops and you have no way to make that boat act any way. That boat gonna do what it want to do. That boat is like a stick on the river, and that motherfucker gonna go. You ain't got no say so. You ain't got no choice. You ain't got nothing. So when I say y'all lucky that y'all got a place where y'all can go to work and y'all ain't got to worry about the way that life will treat you. Like if everybody had to go outside and be hunt food and do all that, we'll have a big different respect on life. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Shout out to my daddy, you know what I'm saying, for knowing something. But for me, need to pay this bill, me need to do this, me need to do this, me need to do this, and not paying attention to what's in front of me, gonna get me killed. This is your boy, Mr. Baby Daddy. Pay attention to what's in front of you, man.